Good morning. It's not often that I get up at the crack of dawn before the sunrise, but today, a special occasion, we are out on the water in Brick, New Jersey, and we are going to do some oyster harvesting today. I'm all geared up, so let's go on our adventure. Good morning, Nick. We're out here on the Barnegat Bay. You are the owner, partner in Point Oyster, and we are headed out to an oyster farm.
Absolutely. So like you said, we're going out to our oyster farm. It is Swan Point here. What we have on the side of the boat here is our helicat, has a helix in the middle.
Okay.
So when we drive up next to our lines of cages, it'll actually flip them over, which is very important for controlling biofowl. We like to let them air dry overnight. We're gonna flip a few back that we flipped over last night.
Okay.
And you'll get to see the helicat in action.
Okay. And then you supply local restaurants as well?
We do. We supply several local restaurants, and we also supply several seafood distributors and restaurants in North Jersey, and even some distributors that supply restaurants in Manhattan. And then depending on the time of year, you'll actually get different flavors and different kind of meat quality inside. As the water gets colder in the fall, that's why it's such a great time for oysters. They kind of fatten up, they get a little sweeter, and the water, salinity changes a little bit, so you get a different brine in there. So depending on what time of year you have our Good Vibes oysters, you'll get a slightly different flavor every time. A little bit of technology and mechanics make everybody's life a whole lot easier.
Oh, really? Absolutely.
So here's our harvester shuttle right here.
Okay.
These are all filled with oysters completely down this line. So
Okay.
hundreds of oyster cages here.
Little
there we
baby
have it.
crabs. Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very cool. So now we're at the baby farm.
Yeah, so we get our seed, oyster seed, the tiny little ones from hatchery, and then we come put them out here for the grow out stage.
So that now these are going to go back in the cage.
These are gonna go back in the cage. They'll get a little more time in there, get a little more growth, so they have a little more water flow, because more flow means more growth.
Okay, are we at the final stage now of what has to be done?
Yeah, typically in an oystering day, once we've sorted, graded, and split up all those oysters, after they get tumbled, they have to go back into these cages.
So these are basically not that they're rejects, they're just not ready for market, so they have to go back in the water to keep growing.
Exactly, they need a little more time.
Okay. I put in a full day's work here. I think I'm officially an oyster farmer. So all I can say is, shuck yeah, I'm an oyster farmer.
Here we are.
Good morning.
Hi, good
Welcome
morning.
to Spikes.
Good morning.
Hey guys.
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Hi.
Hello, Steve.
Hi, Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
Jason.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. I
Welcome.
just spent the morning with Nick, and I learned all about oysters, and we're here because I'm so excited. I know you guys are around for 99 years, so we want to hear all about your story and check out the oysters.
Well,
How
why don't
about
I give you the tour first?
Give us a tour.
You're standing in the original Spikes. From this
Oh.
little blue wall going over that way is 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
This side we'd like to call our new section.
Okay.
It's only 70 years old. So this is the new side over here.
Wow.
This is our eating, shucking bar, and around the side of the building we have outdoor dining. Spike Stengel and a guy by the name of Leighton opened this up in 1926. Originally it was a fish market and bait shop. It was successful. They decided to put in a shucking bar. Moved the shucking bar over, put tables in, and that's the history of how it began.
Does that family still own?
No, the Leighton family had it from 1926 to 1990.
Does most of your fish come from local fishermen?
I have a state and federal license, which is rare around here, to buy off the boats. Other than that, it's delivered from all kinds of different markets So we get it from all over the place.
Okay.
And then there's this guy named Nick who they happen to come along with some oysters.
There you go.
So this is what Michelle was just harvesting from the Barnegat Bay here in Swan Point. The Good Vibes by Point Oyster, and these are as fresh as you can get them.
And then when they're open, they're a little plumper and a little bit nicer size than the other ones. So can we try them?
Go ahead, try them.
Yeah.
I'm going to abstain and allow you guys to eat them all.
Cheers. See, I'm an oyster lover, and I've always told people that one of the best I like is Wellfleet. The ones from New Jersey now rival them.
Wow.
I really believe they rival them, and they're that good.
That's a good thing.
It's a
It
good
is.
thing.
There you
Yeah,
go.
everybody knows
Fresh from the
Wellfleet.
Barnegat Bay.
Everybody knows Wellfleet, and it's fun to have local
Yes,
and support each other
of
local.
course. Well, I thank you so much for your hospitality. I thank you for an awesome day. I had the best
Thank
time.
you.
I had the best time, and I learned so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome anytime.